everybody. This is a crash course tutorial in this software that I found online called Noteflight. It's free. It's relatively easy to use. You guys are way better at figuring stuff out on computers than I am because I'm an old man. So I think if I can figure out how to make music on it, you probably can too. But I figured if I did a quick tutorial, it would really help. So one thing first, you have to sign up for this with an email. So you need to talk to your family first and ask if that's okay. You can use your St. Mary's email to sign up for it, or if they'd rather use a family email, you can do that. It is free, and once you do it, you can register as a student, but you should always check with your family first before you give your email out on any website or anything online. So please do that first. Got it? Do it. I'm not kidding. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Do it. Okay, so when you go to noteflight.com, it'll come up with this page that you see here, and you'll click Sign Up Free. So when you do that, you'll enter your email address and you will say that you are not a robot, and you'll click Create Account. So once you do that, it'll send something to your email, whatever email you use, and then you have to activate it. Once you activate it, you'll be all set up and ready to go. It'll ask you some questions, and that's where you can say that you want to do the free version and that it's that you are a student. So make sure you click that you're using it for educational purposes and that you're a student. Once you're signed in, you want to start a new blank document. So on this screen where I'm at, we want to click OK for starting a new blank score. If you can't find that, you can always go up to the big whole note over here in the corner. If you click on that, it brings up kind of a home screen over here, and you can click Create from there as well to start something new. Everything you need is going to be in these toolbars up here. So we've already got a time signature, but we could change the time signature here. We might want to put in a key signature. Let's say I want to be in the key of G, 1 sharp. I'll hit OK, and boom. My note values are all here. So I can click on whatever measure I want to be in, and I can either use my pointer and click to put a note in, or I can hit the letter name on my keyboard, C, D, A. Let's say I want that A to be a whole note though, instead of a quarter note. Once that note is highlighted, I can just click whole note and it becomes a whole note. Let's say I wanted my next note to be a half note B. I could put in a B, but then I have to change it from a whole note to a half note. So you have to put the note in first and then change it to whatever note value you need it to be, rather than select the note value first and then put in the note. So those are your options. You can also do bass clef. For some of you bass clef players, you can change that here, or you could do both. You can add more measures if you want a piece that's longer, or you can take measures away if you want a piece that's shorter. So you get to control all of that. You really do get to become the composer. Oops, I should probably have at least one measure there maybe. Anyway, you can also add a title, put yourself as the composer, or if there's anyone who writes lyrics. And if you do put a title in, let's call this tutorial song, and then I hit save. This will be here for me later. If I go back to my whole note in the corner, under my scores, you'll see it's there along with any other pieces that you've created. So here are some other things that I've created earlier today. Ooh, mystery tube. Ooh. So I want to go back to where I was. The other thing you can do is, if you want to share this with me or with any of your friends and you want to print it off, this button here, the cloud with the arrow, if you hit export, you can save a full score as PDF. So that'll make everything a PDF that you can print off. So you would just hit continue and you save it. You can also save just the audio, but not all computers are set up to do the MIDI. So you may not be able to do that one. You could always just play it through the computer and hold your phone up and record it that way. That's one thing I skipped though, is playing. Let's say I put something in, I want to know what it sounds like. There is a button up here to hit. So you can hear what you're doing in real time. You say, oh, I want to change something if it doesn't sound right. So share these with me, share these with your friends, get creative. I'm putting an assignment up, but you don't have to use that exactly. I'd want to see what you create using this neat program. It's really cool. I have a feeling you're gonna figure out how to use this website even faster than I am. So if you find any tips or tricks, let us know. You can send me an email or you can comment on the post in Google Classroom. So we'll all get better at using this and hopefully come up with some amazing compositions that we can share with each other. Good luck.